Hey guys, I'm back with part 5 for this tutorial on how to build this split level house. Here in this video, we're going to be finishing the build, so we're going to go ahead and do all of the interior furnishings. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start here in the kitchen and dining room area, and then we'll also do a little bit right here in this hallway section. So I went ahead and gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using in this big area, so I'm just going to scroll through them all. And you can pick out all the ones you're going to need to grab. So we're going to start with the counter space, and then we have the oven right here. We have the sinks in the corner, the refrigerator right here, and then a desk over here. So we'll start over here at the right. We just have some blocks of quartz, and we're going to place 4. And let's actually go ahead and grab the furnaces. We'll swap out the item frame for now. And real quick, before we place the furnaces, we are going to have some campfires underneath them, so just real quick, make sure you have fire spread turned off for your world. So for me, I'm on the older version, but for me, it is right there. Let me actually uncheck that. So yeah, it's right there. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete these blocks right here, replace it with the campfires, and then have the furnaces right there. Then I'm going to grab some powered rails, and I'll swap out the iron door for now. And I'm just going to crouch and place these on top of the furnaces. Okay, let's go ahead and swap it back to the blocks of quartz. We're going to place 2 like that. And another one right there in the corner, leaving this space empty because we're going to replace that, or fill that in with a hopper. And then another one right there. Okay, now let's have a block of quartz right there. So that's going to be another little counter space. And then these 2 blocks here, we're going to start forming the fridge. So 3 blocks of quartz going up at the right, and then 1 here, skip over the middle one and have 1 there. 2 slabs on top, and an upside down stair right there in that empty space. Swap it back to the blocks of quartz, we're going to place 2 more. And then go ahead and switch to a quartz stair, and place it upside down on its side. Then a slab next to it, and then another stair. So that's just a little desk that we're gonna have there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add some decorations because this looks a little bit bland. So we're gonna start with some birch trap doors. We'll cover up all these full blocks of quartz. And there we go. And now right here, I'm going to just have some item frames. So just, I'm going to crouch and place 1 there and there. But if you are in the newer version of Minecraft, you actually can't place item frames like right next to each other like this. So if that's the case for you, then don't even worry about the item frames. You could just leave the sinks exactly as it is. But in my case, since I am playing on the older version, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Maybe one day I'll switch to the newer version, but right now it's still a little unstable on PS4. I just really don't like how it feels either. So I'm totally fine by using the older version still. I have really no reason to switch to the new one other than for stuff like this that you can't really do anymore. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick to this version for now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab some levers, and we'll use these as a faucet. So we'll have them pointing towards the sink. And there we go, that's about it for that. Let's go ahead and do the desk. So I'm just gonna have a quartz slab right there, an item frame on each side, then an iron door, and a banner. And there we go, we have a chair. And then we're just gonna have a little laptop here. So this is just a quick, like, small little office space. Not really an office space, but just something where you could go on the computer really quick, kind of like a little family computer. So I have a stone button there that's just gonna act as a mouse, and then we have the stone pressure plate to act as a keyboard. And then I'm just gonna place a couple blocks so that we could have a small painting right there. And now we have a laptop. Let's have a decoration here. So I'm just gonna have a flower pot, which I forgot to grab. I always do that. I always forget either like a flower pot or a water bucket or something. But yeah, let's go ahead and have a flower pot right there. And I guess any flower. Let's do the fern. Okay, that looks good. Let's head back over here. And I'm just gonna have the spruce pressure plate to look like a cutting board. And let's just take a look at what we've done. So we have the desk right there, the fridge, the sinks, the ovens, and then just some counter space over here with the cutting board. So like that. Let's go ahead and do the oven hood. So we actually have to delete these 3 quartz stairs that are lined up with the ovens, or with the furnaces. We're gonna have 3 full blocks of quartz. Right underneath those, we're going to have 3 sea lanterns. And then to cover up each side of the sea lantern, we're going to have a quartz stair. Like that. And I'm thinking, is this? Nope, that height is good. Okay. And then let's go ahead and have a quartz slab in each corner. And then a layer of quartz slabs right around the edge. And now, to kind of just cover up those sea lanterns a little bit, we're going to use some iron trapdoors. And now, this looks a little bit weird up here, so let's go ahead and wrap around the crown molding around these full blocks of quartz, so it all connects together. And there we go. Now we have a large oven hood right above our furnaces. Okay, let's add a few more decorations. So I'm gonna grab the flower pot again, and then just a couple of the other flowers. And what else? Did we ever? Okay, yeah, we did add, I don't even think I mentioned this, I think I just did it, but make sure if you can do this, to add some birch trap doors and flip them around so it looks like handles. I've done this so many times that I think I totally forgot to mention that, and I just went ahead and did it. I'm not too sure, I don't remember. But we're gonna go ahead and have a flower pot here with, I have the cornflower. And then over here, I'm going to have, should we have it here? Yeah, right here is good. The azure bluette, that's fine. And then I'm gonna have a lamp. So let's grab an end rod and a gray concrete block. We have a lamp right there in the corner on that block. Okay, so that's pretty much all the little decorations that we're gonna have for the counter space and all of that stuff. Now, let's go ahead and switch to some quartz stairs, and we're gonna start forming the dining room table. We wanna make sure we're 3 spaces away from the counter area and 2 spaces from that wall. So the table is going to start right there, and we want this to just be a bunch of upside down quartz stairs. It'll be 3 blocks wide. And then we'll bring it over until we are 3 spaces, I believe. So we have a chair here and here. And I think actually right where it's at, yeah. Okay, so it is 5 blocks in length. And there we're going to connect the stairs all around like that. And now let's have the full blocks of quartz right in the middle. Okay, so real quick, 2 spaces from that wall, 3 spaces from the counter area, and then we have 3 spaces from that wall, or from that counter area, and then 3 spaces from that wall. Okay, let's go ahead and have the quartz slabs. So I'm just gonna have 2 there, 1 on each end, and then 2 on this side. Okay, and then we're just gonna have the same chair design that we've done for the desk. There is one thing though, with the item frames, similar to how they are over here. If you're on the newer version, you can't place them side by side like this. So you also actually can't place item frames from like on this slab and this one. You can't place them right next to each other like that on the newer version. So if you can't, then you don't even need to worry about the item frames. This is just like a little extra feature that I like to have, so it looks like an armrest. But most chairs actually in the dining room don't even really have an armrest, so you don't even have to worry about it. But for the purpose of the game, why can't I place it here? What the heck? Whoa. Oh, I know what it is. I reached the limit in the world for item frames. Let me actually see. Okay, let's see if that's the case. Yup. Why is that even a thing? Okay, let me go ahead, exit and save. And then I'll go back into the game and I guarantee you I'll be able to place more. It's so weird. And there we go. I don't know why it does that. Oh, you know what? I think it's because all the other item frames and stuff in the world haven't loaded in yet. So I'm able to place some before everything else loads in. What if I could place one now? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but we could place more. But yeah, as I was saying, you don't need the armrest. That's just a little extra feature I like to have. And now let's have the iron door behind the slab, and then the white banner. Or actually, you could use whichever color banner you want. Maybe even a green one so it matches the walls. Okay, let's go ahead and add the little decorations on the table. So I'm just gonna have some weighted pressure plates to look like an actual plate in front of all the chairs. Let's have just a flower pot with maybe a white tulip right in the middle. And then let's have some end rods and gray concrete for some lamps right on the table. And this will give off a little extra light source that's a little bit needed here since it was a bit dark. And there we go. We have the dining room table and then all of the kitchen stuff. So this room is actually all done. That's all we're really gonna have in here. Let's go over to this little hallway area. I just had a table over here with a carpet, so we'll go ahead and do that. So just some quartz stairs, maybe the quartz slabs as well. We'll have a stair like that. And then maybe just a slab, a stair, and another slab. And that looks good. And on top of the table, we'll just have maybe another lamp. Give off a bit of extra light. A flower pot should be good. With which one? Okay, we haven't used the orange tulip yet. Let's grab this skull as well. So we'll have the flower pot there. Maybe, should we? I don't even think we really need this skull. Maybe we could have it like right there. Yeah, that's fine. Why not? Okay, and then right here, I normally like to just cut out a little hole. Oh, not that much. A little hole just like that. And fill this in with sea lanterns for a little bit of an extra light source once again. Maybe if you didn't have this lamp here, you could have some sea lanterns here for an extra light source. And we're gonna go ahead and cover it up with the carpet. So maybe like some cyan there, some gray, and then light gray. And that is good enough. Okay, so this is all done. This big, like the main area of the house. It's actually not that big. This house is pretty small, and I had to try to squeeze in everything as best I could. So it's a little bit of a tight space, but it still gets the job done. So we have the table still and all the kitchen accessories I would normally have. Okay, we're gonna head on into here. So this hallway, we could just leave it simple with a carpet similar to the one we just did in that hallway. And we'll fill it in with sea lanterns. And we'll use maybe just the light gray and the gray carpet. So we'll have 4 gray, or like 8 gray and then the 4 light gray there. All right. And maybe a small table here with just like 2 quartz stairs side by side. And then, how about just a flower pot with maybe a fern? And then we'll have another skull. Oh, not on there, on here. Okay. And we'll head on into, how about this bedroom next? Okay, I went ahead and gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using for this bedroom. So I'm going to scroll through them all. You guys could see which ones you're going to need. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the bed. And real quick, one thing I want to mention, I will be using snow for the pillows. If your snow melts, go ahead and swap that out with white carpet. So with the full blocks of quartz, I'm gonna place 5 right in between our windows on this wall. And then let's go ahead and have a quartz stair on its side on each end. And then 3 upside down right in between those. And then 3 quartz slabs on top of those stairs. Let's go ahead and have 2 rows of green concrete that are 3 blocks wide right there. And then a row of gray. And then back to the green. Now, let's have 4 quartz slabs on each side. And then a quartz stair on its side. Like that, right next to those slabs. And then we'll have an upside down one behind each of those stairs, and then another one right in the middle to curve them all together. And then 3 quartz slabs right there. So that's the footboard. We've got the headboard over there. Okay. Let's replace these 3 blocks here with some green wool. And then we'll have just like a shape around the edge of the bed we're going to carve out. So starting, I think right here. Carve all this out. Okay, we'll stop it right there. Yeah. So now, let's go ahead and fill all of that in with sea lanterns. Brighten up this room a bit. We'll cover up the center with 3 green carpet, and then the rest gray. Like that. So it looks like the bed is going, or it looks like the carpet is going underneath the bed a little bit right there. Okay, let's go ahead and have our pillows. So as I mentioned before, if your snow melts, you can swap it out with white carpet. So I'm just gonna have some layers of snow like that. Okay, let's have just an upside down quartz stair, or how about I have it facing, hang on, in that direction, like facing in towards the bed. I think that looks good. Oh wait, actually I could just do it like that. That's a little bit easier. Okay. And yeah, we don't really need any of, oh wait, you know what? Let's go ahead and have the storage unit that I'm gonna have here. So just 6 blocks of quartz, some quartz slabs, and then we'll cover up those full blocks with some birch trap doors. So this is just like a storage thing. Okay. And then over here I had another one. So just some full blocks of quartz, we'll have 4. And then birch trap doors. Okay, we can add some decorations on that in a second. In each corner, we're going to have some bushes. So let's go ahead and grab those. So I'm gonna have a jungle log, some oak leaves, and oh yeah, then the jungle trap doors. So just, actually, I'm not gonna have one here. Should we? I guess you could have one here if you wanted. Like, oh, actually, you know what? We really can't because of the button, and it's a little bit crowding the doorway. So we won't have one here in this corner, but we will everywhere else. So over here, just a jungle log, then 3 oak leaves going up, and then jungle trapdoors on, or like to cover up the log. We'll do it in this corner and that one as well. Okay, that all looks good. We'll have, I don't think we should have a lamp. That might be a little bit close to the snow. So we'll just have a couple flower pots on the on these nightstands. So maybe just with the white tulip. Okay. And over here I had a desk, right? Oh wait, no I didn't. Because I would have the iron door. Yeah, I did not have a desk. What did I have here? I think it was just a little table. Anyway, let's go ahead and have our decorations. So maybe just a lamp over here. And we'll use green concrete. So right there. And then maybe just a flower pot with the lily of the valley. That'll be good. Okay. And I do not remember what I had here. Normally I would have a desk, but I think I switched it up a bit. So yeah, I just had a little table here. So quartz stairs, the slab. We need that birch trapdoor. We actually need the end rod as well. And then an item frame. So, just 2 quartz stairs like that, and then a slab in the middle. So just lined up with our wall right here in the center and between the windows. And we'll have an end rod right there with the gray concrete for a lamp. We'll have a drawer right here, so an item frame with a birch trap door as a handle. We'll have just a flower pot. And let's go ahead and grab another flower. How about, you know what, let's just do a fern. And then we have the regular skeleton skull that we'll have right there. And then over on this side, I was gonna have maybe like a wither one, but we'll just leave it. And that's pretty much it. One more thing I do want to do is add a painting here. So we'll carve out a hole, replace that with a sea lantern, and then we'll cover it up with a painting. And you know what? That one's cool. We'll keep it. Okay. And there we go. So we have this room all done. This is pretty much like the master bedroom. I think it's like the biggest room in the house. This one might be the same size. Is it? You know what? No, this one I think is like 1 block smaller in width compared to this one. But yeah, this could be like the master bedroom. It's all up to you though. Or maybe the basement one, since that has its own bathroom. Anyway, this room is done. Let's go ahead and do the bathroom now, right here. Okay, so we're gonna head on into the bathroom now. One thing I do want to mention, I actually did the walls a little bit different than the original build. So at the original one, this bathroom is 4 blocks wide. For this one, it's actually 5, so it's a little bit bigger. The reason for that is because this wall was supposed to be shifted in 1, and then this doorway was supposed to be on the same edge as our wall here. But overall, it actually kind of is better on this one. Even though I messed it up, it is just like another little way you could do it, and it did work out better because now we have a bigger bathroom. So, I'm just going to go ahead and gather up all the main blocks that I normally use. So just a full block of quartz slab, and a quartz stair, and we're just going to go ahead and freestyle the bathroom here. So, with the quartz stairs, we'll just go ahead and have 8 all curving together to form a bathtub. And then we'll have 2 full blocks of quartz there at the left. So that is the bathtub area. And we'll have... yeah, we'll go ahead and have the sink over here. Or should we have it right there where the window is? Yeah, we'll have it over here. So we could either go ahead and have the sink right there in the middle with counter space on each side so it's all even. Or we can maybe have the sink right there. I'm gonna have it like that. And then we'll have the toilet right here in the center. So just a full block of quartz, a quartz slab, and an upside down quartz stair. So now we have everything. Let's go ahead and just add all the detail now. So we'll go ahead and grab, for the toilet, a stone button and a weighted pressure plate. So a button at the left, weighted pressure plate on top of that stair. Over here, let me go ahead and clear all this. Over here we'll have... let's actually grab the tripwire hook, the lever, and then we also need the hopper. Let's grab a white banner to look like a towel, some birch trap doors, water bucket. So I have the hopper right there. Oh, and then we also need an item frame. And by the way, for the new version as well, you can't have like the lever like that with an item frame behind it anymore. So you don't have to worry about the item frame, you can just have the lever pointing down, but I'm gonna add it just because I can. And then let's go ahead and have the birch trap doors. Make sure to crouch for the hopper one. And then, oh yeah, we have to crouch and add the water bucket. And I made sure that this still works on the new version. So you can have a trapdoor here, and you can still fill in the hopper with water. So that still works. I did some testing, and I made sure that still worked. Okay, let's go ahead and fill in the bathtub with the water. And then one thing I do want to do, let's actually grab these pillar quartz blocks. And I want a crisscross pattern so it looks like tile for the bathtub area. So let's go ahead and delete these 6 blocks on each side. And then this back wall right here. We don't have to worry about the corner ones since those are going to be covered up. Okay. And we'll go ahead and just start over here. We'll have a sideways one, and then one just in the upward direction, and then sideways. So just like a little crisscross pattern. Then we'll do the same over on the other side like that. So if you remember how we did the floors for the entrance here, it's just like that, except it's on the wall. Okay, so like that, that, and that. Go ahead and fill in all the other ones. Oh, wait, hang on. That should be like that. These ones are right next to each other side by side, but that's okay. That's like part of the wall. It's no big deal. But as long as none of these are messed up, then we are good. So, let me go ahead and grab some white stained glass panes as the door. And that'll be good. Then we'll have a tripwire hook. Oh wait, actually, yeah, let's go ahead over here. Have the lever real quick first. Pointing down. And then the item frame behind it. Once again, if you can't do that, don't worry about it. And then we'll just have what I like to normally do. Oh, whoa, I do not want that. I've never used that in my life. Okay, so what I like to normally do is have white and red, or my bad, blue and red concrete to look like hot and cold water. So it'll just be tripwire hooks, item frame, and then hot water and cold water. You won't be able to do that if you're on the new version, but that's just a little something I like to do. So if you're able to do it, then go ahead and give it a try. Okay. And over here, I'm just gonna have a banner to look like a towel. And then let me just clear all this, organize a little bit. And we'll grab a birch button to look like a bar of soap. We'll have it right there. And we'll actually have that right there as well. Okay. And we are almost done with this bathroom. Maybe have a painting here with a sea lantern. Okay, that one's cool. And then over here on this wall, we could add some shelves here. Let me actually do that. We'll have a shelf. So just like some quartz slabs like that. And then on top of it, maybe a flower pot. And how about a blue orchid? We'll just leave it at that for the shelf. And then down here, we'll have, I guess we'll have another flower pot with, how about the lily of the valley? We'll have that more in the corner. Okay, oh, and then right here, maybe just a lamp. And we'll have white concrete. Okay. And, oh, one more thing. Let's carve out a hole here. Replace it with sea lanterns, and we'll cover it up with, how about cyan carpet? And that definitely brightened up this bathroom. And there we go. We're gonna go ahead and leave it at that for in here. Definitely looks nice. Okay, I think that's it, right? Yeah, we'll leave it like that. That's fine. Okay. Head on into this bedroom next. Let me just clear that. And I'm gonna go back and gather up all the blocks I used in here, and we'll get onto this one next. Alright, I went ahead and gathered up all the blocks we're gonna be using here in this bedroom, so I'm gonna scroll through them all real quick. So I normally like to always start with the bed first. Let's go ahead and swap to the full blocks of quartz. We're gonna have 5 right in between our windows. We'll have slabs on top of those. Go ahead and switch to the light blue concrete. We'll have 2 rows of 3. And then a strip of light gray. And then another row of 3. Let's have quartz slabs around the edge of the bed. And then for the pillows, I'm going to be using the snow again. We'll just have a flat layer like that. Another stair on its side, like that, on each end for the nightstand. We'll have a jungle log for just like a bush in the corner. And then I'm going to have another one over here. We won't worry about one here since it is right up against our doorway. Let's cover up the side with the jungle trapdoors. And then grab some oak leaves. Over here on this wall, I actually carved out a little hole and had, what would it be called? It's like a little shelf, but it's like built into the wall, like a little wall built in type thing. So, with the quartz stairs, let's see, yeah, we'll carve out 6 spaces here. And then we're just gonna curve all the quartz stairs together. So at the bottom here, just all facing up. Actually, can I delete? Let's go ahead and cover that up so it doesn't look like there's a light shining through. We'll cover that up like that. Okay, so upside down quartz stairs like that, facing up, and then upside down. Gotta fix that one. There we go. So it looks like a rectangle. And then up here, let's delete the other 2 rows. Then I'm just gonna have an upside down quartz stair on each side, and a quartz slab. And now, we actually have a cool little background here because of the bathtub on the other side. So that actually looks really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and have a flower pot. And then I'm gonna use the lily of the valley. I think that's a really good flower to have right here. Yeah, there we go, just like a little built-in. Okay, I'm gonna have a desk over there. First, let's go ahead and have a shelf right above our bed. So just, oh, hang on. A quartz stair on each side. Then we're gonna curve it together. And then a slab right in the middle. On top of this, we'll just have, how about a flower pot right in the middle with a shorter flower? And then just a skull on each side of that. That looks good. Okay, oh yeah, I almost forgot. We have the nightstands here. Let's just have another flower pot. We'll maybe have a blue orchid on each side. Matches the color of the room a little bit. Over here on this wall, we'll just have a storage unit, so full blocks of quartz and some birch trap doors. We'll have it 2 blocks maybe? Or 3. We'll have it 3, like that. On top of it, oh, hang on, don't do that. We'll have an end rod, maybe just right in the middle, with a light gray concrete block. We'll have a wither skeleton skull there, and a flower pot with, how about the white tulip? Okay, next up, one more thing pretty much is just the desk over there. Then we have the carpet in the floor. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna carve out a hole there. and then right here. Just like a little L shape. And yeah, we'll go ahead and fill that in. And then I'm going to have the carpet now. We'll have 2 light blue there. So this one actually doesn't have an or a sea lantern. We really don't need it. And then the rest of it light gray. That looks good. I like it. Little extra light source there. And now let's have the desk over here. So just some quartz stairs. We need the quartz slab. Let's shape it out real quick. So how about a quartz stair on its side? Then we'll have another one there. Or how about, you know what? Let's just have it simple. Just a quartz stair on each side and 2 slabs in the middle. And then let's have a quartz slab there to start off the chair. Then an iron door. We need item frames. And the banner. Go ahead and have the iron door, the banner, not trapdoors, the item frames. Okay. Now let's have the painting. We need this trapdoor, pressure plate, stone button. Go ahead and have the spruce trapdoor, kind of like on top of the windowsill there. So on top of that white concrete block. So it's flush with the wall. And then let me actually place a block. Actually, don't even have a block. Hang on. We'll place a block right there. So now we could crouch and have a painting. And then the stone pressure plate and the button. Over here on the corner, we'll have an end rod and a light gray concrete block for a lamp. And then right here, just a flower pot with the red tulip. We haven't used that one. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that for this room. This looks really nice. Alright. Yeah, I think that's everything. That's good enough. Okay. So that is everything on the first floor. Everything looks really nice. I like it. Let's head downstairs. We're not gonna have anything here. Oh, you know what? Let's add some lights. So, sea lanterns, and we need iron trapdoors. We'll have just like 2 here. Cover that up. And maybe another 2 right here. There we go. That should be good enough. And I don't think there's really anything else I want to add here. So now we have the living room, which is pretty small. Hallway will probably just have a little table and a carpet. Right here, just a little bit of shelves. Nothing in the garage. Then we have a bedroom and bathroom over here. So we're almost done. So we'll head back into this living room and we'll get on to doing this next. Okay, I gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using here in the living room. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll through them all. So we're going to go ahead and start over here at this wall, and it's just like some shelves and a fireplace right in the middle. And one thing I do want to mention, the fireplace, or the campfires, as you just saw, is kind of coming through the ceiling a little bit. I think after we add the crown molding, it might block it off a little bit more, but it might still come through, so just keep that in mind. I guess if that bothers you, you don't really need the fireplaces up top where the furnaces are. But overall, I do want to mention that because, yeah, you can see it right there. But yeah, one thing I do want to mention, if you didn't do the fireplaces up top, and you plan on doing the fireplace, then real quick, once again, I always want to mention this, make sure fire spread is turned off so your house doesn't burn down. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, let me actually grab all of the quartz blocks, make sure to keep that nether rack there. And we also need that. Okay, so we're gonna go right here in the middle, And we'll delete maybe like 2 blocks. And then we'll delete this layer of dirt and the brick. The netherrack is going to be right there. We're gonna have a full block of quartz right there. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and delete each side here. The back wall, replace all of it with full blocks of quartz. We'll go up top, delete 2 layers. Replace that with a full block of quartz and all of this up here. So now it looks like a hole. Like it looks like the smoke that we're gonna have here from the fire is actually going somewhere. So you can see it's not like blocked off like that. It actually looks like it's going up. Okay, we still have to add a bit more here. So let's go ahead and replace pretty much this entire wall right there. It's all going to be just full blocks of quartz. All right, right here, let's go ahead and have an upside down quartz stair. We'll have another one here at the top. Let's go ahead and have the flint and steel. We'll just catch that on fire for now. Have some quartz slabs right along here. And now we have to do all the detail in the wall. So let's actually carve out a layer here. All right. And we could pretty much freestyle this. I think I am going to do it a little bit different than I did at the original build. Because I didn't quite like it too much at the original one. It looked cool, it was different, but I think we could do something better. So how about just maybe some full blocks of quartz there. Maybe just leave it simple. How about... Oh, you know what? Should we delete? I'm almost thinking we should keep the brick. Let's keep the brick. Have like exposed brick. That looks really nice actually. I like it. Let's go ahead and have some upside down stairs like that and a slab. If you don't want the brick like that, you could just do the same wall pattern. Or just like maybe have like this all white concrete back here or something. It's up to you. But overall, you could just replace this if you don't like the brick. Let me actually do that again. Okay. And then we'll have upside down quartz stair and a slab there. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and do our crown molding. So we're just going to wrap it around the fireplace and just like do it the same way that we've done it everywhere else in the house. Oh yeah, and then right here, let's actually just have slabs and then the rest of it stairs. Just so we're not bumping into it when we're going down the staircase. Okay. And now let's add a little bit of detail on the ceiling. So maybe just a strip of slabs going like that right down the middle. We'll have it right here. Okay, that looks good still. I like it. Okay. And yeah, you know what? I'm not going to add too much in the ceiling. Let's just have a hole. We'll replace that with a sea lantern for light. And then we'll cover it up with some iron trapdoors. Okay. That all looks really good. Let's add some decorations. You can still see those little pieces from the campfire still coming through, but it's okay. It doesn't really bother me. It's fine. Okay. Let me go ahead and just replace all that for now. We'll add some decorations on our shelves. So flower pot, a bunch of the flowers, skeleton skulls. Okay. Have a flower pot there, there, and maybe there, and there. Okay. We'll have maybe a lily of the valley, just like all the flowers. Oh, not that one again. We'll have maybe regular skeleton skulls up top. And maybe a couple wither ones down below. And I think we'll leave it here. Maybe we could... Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just have more wither skeleton skulls there. That's fine. Yeah, I really like the exposed brick. I think that looks nice. Let's delete these. And, oh, and that one. Now let's go ahead and have our couches. Whoops. So just gray concrete and some quartz slabs. We'll have maybe 2 spaces away from the wall. We'll have 4 blocks like that, with 1 on each end. Or are these too close? Okay, you know what? We'll have it 1 space away from the wall. Like that. And then another one lined up on the other side. So yeah, this is definitely a small living room, but I tried my best to use as much of the space as I could. So let's go ahead and have the quartz slabs for the couches. And then 2 more for a table right in the middle. And I'm thinking we could actually, so that we're not crowding the staircase so much, let's go ahead and shift over the couches a little bit closer to the fireplace. Makes this look a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. That's so much better. Okay. And now I'm pretty much just gonna have carpet throughout the rest of the living room here. So let's go ahead and grab some sea lanterns. We're not gonna completely fill the entire floor in with sea lanterns, but just a little bit so we have some extra light. So maybe 1 right here in the corner, 1 over here, oh, and another one, how about right here? So we're just gonna cover the entire floor with our carpet. We'll do a little pattern. So we'll have green this entire side. All right, that's a little bit too much actually. Let's get rid of all of that and that. And now let's have maybe gray right down the middle. And then the rest of it light gray. Okay, that looks really good. Now let's have some shelves. So just some quartz stairs and slabs. We'll have them lined up with the couches. So there and over here. And then we'll have just a couple decorations. So maybe some, oh, whoops. Maybe some of the skeleton skulls. 1 there and there. And then just a flower pot with, oh, you know what? We'll have ferns up on there on each one. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and leave it at that for the living room. I really, really like the brick there. Man, that looks nice. I like that. Okay. And let's head on through the hallway. We're not gonna do much in here. Let's just grab some quartz stairs. And maybe the slabs. We'll have a table. Maybe just right here. Really simple like that. Maybe another one here at the end. And should we have, we could have like a lamp. So end rod right there. And we'll grab just a light gray concrete block. Okay, and then a flower pot with maybe a fern. Over here we'll do the same thing. Lamp right there. Flower pot with the lily of the valley. We'll do the wither skeleton skull. Alright. And then we'll have a carpet just right here. Not the entire hallway, but right here should be good. We'll fill this in with sea lanterns. And we'll cover it up. We'll go ahead and use the light gray and the green. Actually, you know what? We'll have light gray there. And then gray there. And then the rest of it green. Alright. That's all we'll do for the hallway. Go into this little closet. You know what? You could turn this into a small laundry room. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me delete all this. You can have it a closet if you want. But I think it'll be nice to have it as a laundry room instead. So let's have the full blocks of quartz there. Maybe an upside down stair. And then slabs on top. We'll have some more slabs up here as storage. And I actually think that's it. That's all we really need. We don't need to overdo it. Let me clear all of this so we're nice and organized. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab some item frames and a disc. That one's good. So this will be like the washer and dryer. And then up here, we could just grab some different colored carpet to act as pieces of clothes. Some clothing. Okay. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So now we have a little laundry room. I wasn't planning on doing that, but it's cool. Right down here, let's add a little bit more, maybe a flower pot with the daisy. All right, we'll leave it like that for the laundry room. And now the final area of the house is this bedroom and bathroom. All right, let's get right on into it. I'm just gonna go ahead and freestyle everything. You know what, let's go ahead and do the bathroom first. It's a little bit easier. So, full block of quartz, quartz slab, and quartz stair. We'll have just a bathtub over here. We're not gonna leave it, or we're not gonna have it as like a shower as well. It'll just be left as a bathtub alone. And then we'll have some slabs maybe going up to it. Over here, we'll have a sink. And then the toilet right in the middle. So a similar design to what we did at the first floor. Let me clear all that. And then we'll have the little details. So the stone button, lever, tripwire hook, hopper, weighted pressure plate. So let's go ahead and do the toilet. There we go. Over here, hopper, lever pointing down towards it. Over here, we'll just have a couple tripwire hooks. Okay, let me grab a bucket of water and some birch trap doors. And we need an item frame. I'm gonna go ahead and do the birch trap doors. Crouch for that one. We'll have the water bucket right there. Fill in the bathtub as well. We have the item frames. And then I'll do the white, or the blue and red concrete. Okay. And then, oh yeah, we need some white stained glass panes for the glass door. That's good. And then we'll have like a banner right there. Let's have that one block higher. Or actually, yeah, we'll leave it right there. Okay. And then over here, let's just add maybe a flower pot with the fern. Oh yeah, and then we need, oh what the heck? Go over. And then we need the birch button to look like a bar of soap. We'll have that over, oh we can't have it over there actually. Yeah, we can't. Okay, that's okay. All right. And maybe just some sea lanterns here with a strip of carpet. How about just like blue? That'll be cool. Okay. And I'm actually just gonna leave it at that for this bathroom. Pretty simple. All right. And now we just have this bedroom and then we are done. Okay, I'm actually gonna have the bed right here in the corner. And it's just gonna be up against the wall. So I have 3 full blocks of quartz. And then a quartz stair facing up on each side and an upside down one in the middle. Then we have 2 rows of light gray, and then a row of gray, and then a row of light gray. And then we'll have upside down quartz stairs for the footboard curving together with slabs on top. And you could even maybe do a little something like this, but I am just going to leave it. And I'm going to have a nightstand right here with 2 stairs side by side. And then we have the snow. We'll have it right there. Okay, we have a bush right there in the corner. Let me go ahead and grab that. So a jungle log, jungle trapdoors, and oak leaves. Okay. And then over here, I think we could get a lamp. And how about We'll do a gray, or not gray, that'll match the wall. I don't like that. We'll have light gray. And then a flower pot with, how about the blue orchid? Get a little bit of color in here. Okay. Then over here, I would normally have like a desk. Let's just have like a table, like a regular table. Similar to a desk, but it won't have a chair or a laptop or anything. So I have a quartz stair, maybe like that, a slab, a stair, and a slab. And then we'll have a bush on each side in each corner. So here, and then over here. Let's have another lamp on top of our table here. And then we'll grab a couple skeleton skulls, a flower pot, and a lily of the valley. Then we'll also have a drawer. So an item frame and a birch trap door. Flip it around like that. We could just have a carpet in the floor. That'll probably give off enough light. So maybe just right down the middle here to fill in all the other space. And then for the carpet, we'll just stick with the gray theme. So maybe like that. Okay. And this room is actually pretty nice. I like it. A little bit of a different layout than I would normally do. But the shape of the room was a little bit different as well. So I think it worked out really nice. I like it. Okay. So we are actually all done. We could maybe have a painting. Ooh, let's just have a painting. We don't need a sea lantern or anything behind it. Can I grab one nearby? I cannot. Okay, let me go ahead and get one of those. That's cool. And maybe another one over here. Maybe a 4-block one. Okay. And that'll be good. How about another one right here? Is that even? Oh, it's not. Let's bring it over. Okay. There we go, I like that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off here. So we finished the build. It's all furnished, it all looks good. Let's look at it from the outside one more time. And now, I'm just gonna have one more video for this build after this, and that'll be the tour video. So that's gonna be it here for part 5 for this tutorial on how to build the split level house. And we are done with the build. So, if this did help you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.